Before we get into today's video, we do have new t-shirt prints available on our website, so do browse the collection. We have the Ali McCoy's McEwen's Lager tee, along with the Gaza playing the flute t-shirt. There is currently £5 off all t-shirts for the launch only, so browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We've got a few bits to go through with you today guys. We've got some huge transfer news for you. We're also going to go through an exciting development that Rangers could be involved in by 2025. Really exciting development. We're going to go through the sort of pre-season state of play, go through the teams that Rangers could play in friendlies, and then obviously key dates to remember, and then of course go through last night as a former Rangers man won the Europa Conference League. So we'll start there. Did anyone get a bit of sense of jealousy seeing West Ham lift the European trophy last night? I sure did. I still never over the Europa League, actually. It was just such a great opportunity to win it. And to see the teams that are sort of filling that competition out next season, he just knows, so are we ever going to get that chance ever again? But of course, West Ham won the Europa Conference League the second time, with the second team to win it, and former Rangers manager Mark Warburton, yes, he was a part of the West Ham coaching team. He's a first team coach, and of course he was a part of proceedings there and seeing West Ham win their first trophy since 1980. But yeah, jealousy is there, and the Europa Conference League is something that I actually like. I mean, if Rangers, just because we got to the Europa League final, we were so close to actually getting that trophy. The Europa Conference League, I actually think is a good competition. I would play in it, but it's very unlikely that Rangers will ever play in there, just because we have an automatic spot in the Europa League, and we're usually going to be playing in the Champions League, so we'll never really get to the Conference League unless we have an absolute stinker in the Europa League group stages one year. But yeah, I think it's a decent competition. But anyway, guys, on the topic of European competitions, Rangers are apparently in the plans for the new big money Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is obviously going under a revamp, and usually is a competition that's played in December. The Champions League winners play the Copa del Libertadores winners, and it's like a 4-team tournament. You know, all the Champions League winners from across the road. So the Copa del Libertadores from South America. You got the CONCACAF Champions Cup from Central America. You got the Champions League, of course. You got the Asia Champions League, and they all sort of come together and fight for the Club World Cup. However, FIFA want to revamp the competition, make it more teams, and basically Rangers could be involved in the new 32-team setup. Basically, FIFA want to take it up a few levels and play it every 4 years instead of every year, and make it a big summer tournament. And then, yeah, teams that have played in finals in the Europa League and the Champions League are all going to represent and then play. It's such an exciting development, because you would like to see like Rangers play Boca Juniors or something like an actual competition. I'm not going to say we're going to win it. Obviously, there's big hitters in there, but it's a big money competition. It's been reported that it could be more than the Champions League. And as I say, Rangers have been penciled in for the 2025 competition, which would be really exciting. It's going to be taking place in the summer of 2025, and as I said, it could also give Rangers a £50 million financial boost if we get a place. So yeah, roll on 2025. I would absolutely love to be in that competition. That'd be absolutely fantastic. If you play Football Manager, you'll see that they've revamped it, and you actually start to play this summer competition. And if you do come Europa League runners-up and stuff like that, then you are a part of it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get in there, because I could do with an extra 50 million quid. And just to see Rangers potentially play some South American teams, like Brazilian team, unbelievable. Honestly, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, guys, let's move on to some transfer news. Dessers. Look, he's been heavily linked to the football club over the last couple of weeks. Obviously plays for Cremonese down in the Italian Serie A, obviously now in the Italian Serie B after getting relegated. Didn't have a great season, but I take stats with a pinch of salt when teams have been relegated. We see it time and time again that players are never really going to get the best of their ability when their team's getting pumped week in and week out. But apparently reports are stating that Rangers have made a breakthrough and have agreed a fee with Cremonese Cremonese, and this deal is close to happening. Basically, it's stating that Michael Beale has tracked the striker for weeks and is nearing a deal to bring him to Ibrox. Cremonese wanted £7 million for the Nigerian. They're not going to get it. Rangers have progressed a deal towards up to £4.4 million. Apparently, Rangers have to pay £3.5 million up front, and then there's an extra £900,000 in add-ons, which I think is a good deal. A lot of people rave about him. He had a very, very good time in the Netherlands and in Belgium. He's proved that he can do it in European competition as well. So I do think it is a very, very good. Signing. Again, I'm not going to pretend I don't know an awful lot about him, but reading stats and hearing about what people say about him, it could be a decent coup by Michael Beale and Rangers. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, Michael Beale has got my trust completely when it comes to signings, just from Nico Raskin and Todd Canwell. I was really, really impressed. So until something goes wrong, he's got my full backing and full trust. So as I said, Rangers, as I say, closing in on a deal for Dresses, who currently plays for Cremonese, a fee being touted £3.5 million with £950,000 in potential add-ons. So yeah, there you go. That's with regards to Rangers. There's also a bit more on Jose Cifuentes. Apparently that deal's very, very close as well. The one stumbling block, of course, that was a fee, and LAFC didn't want to have any negotiations till the CONCACAF Champions Cup. However, that has already been played, and now things should start to progress, and we should see Jose Cifuentes be a Rangers player very, very soon. But the latest transfer news I have for you is regarding Cyril Dessers, who plays for Cremonese. Rangers have supposedly agreed a fee. Now, I know it's June, but before we know it, the kit launches already came out. The new home jerseys out. The third kit, the away kit, will all be sort of be released. We'll get excited about all these players coming through the door. But there's also some sort of key dates to be aware of. There's the pre-season outlay, if you like, is starting to emerge. We're obviously going to be playing Newcastle in Alan McGregor's testimonial. Then we're going to be playing Hamburg, which is an exciting game as well. And then there is being reports that Rangers could also make a Battle of Britain between Rangers and Leeds United to try and replay that game of 1992. But there could be an interesting twist to it. If you're reading reports down south, Leeds United are looking for a new manager, and former Rangers manager Steven Gerrard is being heavily linked with a move to Ellen Road. So Stevie G could be returning back to Ibrox this summer. But that's the news there in regards to pre-season. It looks like everything is sort of confirmed. Well, Hamburg's confirmed, so is Newcastle, but it looks like Leeds might be the next pre-season game for us. And then it will be, of course, into the Champions League qualifiers that happen at the start of August, where we can play one of four teams: Genk, TSK Tobobola, from Thingme. There's, I can't even remember them off the top of my head, but there's four teams there. Did a recent video, you can have a little look at that. But for the playoff round, it's out of PSV and Marseille. But there's four other teams that I did confirm in a recent video, I just can't remember them all. But yeah, Genk, a Serbian side, TSC Topa what's the other two teams? 2 seconds, I'll spend 2 seconds if I can think of it. Servette in Switzerland, and I don't know, I can't remember the other one, but just check the other video, you'll see it. But guys, that's all I've got for you today. Guys, please do let me know your thoughts on the potential Club World Cup. Could that be a game changer for Rangers? And secondly, Cyril Dessers, what do you think of him as a signing? Would you be happy to see him leading the line for Rangers next season? As I said, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we have got Rangers t-shirts available on our website. We have new prints. We've got the Ali McCoy's McEwen lager tees, along with the Gaza playing the flute tees. As I said, they are available on our website, so do browse the collection by going into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.